Hello everyone, welcome to join the cross-border e-commerce online training course. I'm teacher Wang Junhai from Zhejiang Technical Institute of Economics. This is a serious lesson of cross-border e-commerce. Today we will learn the Chapter 1, Section 1, Overview of cross-border e-commerce. This lesson mainly includes the following contents. First, definition e-commerce, international growth trends. Second, trends for the future of e-commerce in China, United States, Malaysia. Third, online consumer buying habits. Fourth, take Amazon, AliExpress, and Shopee as examples to introduce the current status and trends of traffic on these platforms. Cross-border e-commerce refers to the international business activity that transaction subjects in different countries electronize the traditional trade in terms of exhibition, negotiation, and transaction through the means of e-commerce, and deliver products through cross-border logistics or international warehousing services to complete the transaction. In terms of business model, cross-border e-commerce can be divided into cross-border retailer commerce, that is B2C and C2C, and cross-border B2B e-commerce. Cross-border B2B e-commerce not only includes online transactions through cross-border trading platform, but also includes the offline transaction resulting from online activities. In terms of customs area, cross-border e-commerce can be divided into export cross-border e-commerce and import cross-border e-commerce. B2B e-commerce, for example, Alibaba, Global South, Made in China. B2C e-commerce, for example, Amazon, Wish, AliExpress. C2C e-commerce, for example, Wish, DHgate. Now let's talk about e-commerce, international growth trends. Global e-commerce retail sales to hit 4.9 trillion by 2021. Social shopping is on the rise. For example, TikTok, Quai, Instagram, Snapchat, etc. Domestic shoppers go cross-border shopping. The center of e-commerce is shifting from the Western Hemisphere to Asia and Eastern Europe and other areas. Mobile shopping revolution. The frequency with which online consumers in metropolitan shop via their mobiles continues to show rapid growth, while residents in rural areas are using smartphones as their primary means of network access and for online shopping. New payment options will emerge. For example, PayPal, Kiwi in Russia, WebMoney in Japan, Paytm in India, Kakao Pay in South Korea, etc. Now let's take a look at the trends for the future of e-commerce in China. China leads the e-commerce system globally. More than 40% of online sales transactions are in China, and just 10 years ago it was 1%. First, cross-border e-commerce. In 2016, the B2C cross-border e-commerce has estimated at $78.5 billion. By 2021, it could reach $140 billion. Second, free zone for e-commerce operators. The import-export ecosystem in China is adapting into a new system. In 2015, a test of free zone for cross-border e-commerce was activated for 13 cities. Today, there are more than 100 cities. Third, increasing of influencer marketing. Influencers are using overall WeChat, Weibo, which is the biggest blog, and new platforms are emerging. Video is the media to consider. For example, Douyin, which is the biggest short vlog platform in China, just like TikTok. Fourth, O2O from online to offline. E-commerce giants as Alibaba, Jingdong, Meituan are investing in offline. Opening retail shops, consumers can buy at the shop, but also live an experience of products and services that eventually can purchase later, just like DoorDash in America. Next, let's take a look at the trends for the future of e-commerce in the United States. First, voice commerce will rise. People are increasingly relying on voice assistant devices like the Amazon Echo with Alexa and the Google Home with Google Assistant to do everything, from waking them to buying products online. Second, omnichannel shopping will become the new normal. Omnichannel retailing refers to providing shoppers a seamless and constant experience across channels and devices. For example, online to offline, PC to mobile phone, Amazon to TikTok, etc. Third, AI and AR will enhance the e-commerce experience. Artificial intelligence AI acts as your online in-store associate by offering personalized guidance and recommendations to your customers. Fourth, mobile commerce will dominate commerce. As consumers' trust in online shopping increases, for example, e-commerce green package, which is harmless to environmental and human health, no environmental pollution. Next, let's take a look at the trends for the future of e-commerce in Malaysia. First, online shopping is poised to keep on growing. Online are often much cheaper. It also saves a lot of time and much more goods on many online stores than in shopping malls. Delivery and the customer service of online is also good. Second, payment methods will become more digital. Usage of credit, debt cards will grow as the frequency of purchase increases and confidence gains. Digital payments like Booster Pay, Touch and Go e-wallet, Maybank Pay is rising, just like WeChat Pay and Alipay in China. Third, exploration and venture into new product categories. Growth of mobile shopping is convenient for consumers to browse and explore. For example, from clothing to pet accessories, even a human hamster wheel, a space flight, a breast implants, a fake boyfriend. No matter what they sell or services they offer, there will often be people buying online. Fourth, express delivery will become the norm. Sellers are expected to offer faster deliveries to fulfill increasing customer expectation. DSR dynamic score includes logistics, customer service, and quality. Pay attention to logistics, customer service. Now, let's take a look at online consumer buying habits. Spend time to compare and find out which sites stocks their desired item at the lowest price. Amazon price is higher than Shopee and AliExpress, but quality is better. Free gifts or promotion provided by online sellers to their customers, coupons and discounts are very popular on AliExpress and Shopee. Consumers are more likely to purchase when offered free returns and exchanges. After-sale service is important. Free or discounted shipping. Variety of brands and products offered. On the right of the picture, we can see the most purchased products online in Malaysia. For example, consumer electronics account for 69%, etc., as you can see in the picture. This picture shows the total traffic on the Amazon platform from January 2021 to March 2021, there were 7.6 billion visits, 2/3 of which came from the PC side and 1/3 from the mobile side. The main customer countries include North America, that is United States, Canada, Mexico, Europe, United Kingdom, Germany, France, Spain, Italy, Netherlands, Sweden, Japan, Middle East, UAE, Saudi Arabia, etc. Now we can watch a video of Amazon.
The story of Amazon's empire is a perplexing one. On the one hand, it's killed off scores of bookstores, threatened almost every sector of small business retail, gotten its hands into everything from logistics to music to cloud services, and it's not stopping there. On the other hand, consumers have fallen in love with their low prices, convenience, along with the new standard of 2-day free shipping, which is sometimes even same-day shipping. And, let's not forget, they're putting out Emmy award-winning TV and Oscar-winning movies as well. So how did all this start? Back in 1994, a 30-year-old former high school valedictorian named Jeff Bezos was working at D.E. Shaw, a prominent hedge fund. One day while at the computer, he found a site that said the internet was growing at 2,300% a year. Up to that point, the internet was mostly used by the government and academics, but Bezos saw a game-changing opportunity: e-commerce. He started with a list of 20 potential mail-order products and landed on books. This is because the internet had a big advantage on mail-order catalogs. That is, it's actually possible to list all of the books on the internet without spending millions creating catalogs the size of a New York City phone book. With that in mind, he founded Amazon.com in Bellevue, Washington, in his garage, giving the fledgling business just a 30% chance of success. The company debuted officially in 1995, and the very first book sold was Douglas Hofstadter's Fluid Concepts and Creative Analogies, Computer Models of the Fundamental Mechanisms of Thought. The choice of book would illustrate Amazon's genius concept, making everything, even the most niche of books, easy to find. Initial results were promising. Within just 2 months, sales at Amazon had reached $20,000 per week. In 1997, on May 15th, the company debuted on NASDAQ, going public at $18 per share. Amazon's early filings back then detailed a strategy that would mark its next 14 years. Quote, "The company believes that it will incur substantial operating losses for the foreseeable future." In other words, Bezos and his company were all in. Amazon survived the dot-com bust of the 90s, which happened to kill off a lot of its competition, and by the end of 2001, it had made its very first profit, $5 million or 1 cent per share. The proof of concept had paid off. But Wall Street's irritation with the company's earnings would continue to be a recurring theme for Amazon. In 2013, Amazon earned way less than it had 5 years before, but it had tripled its sales. The company's lack of interest in profits and singular focus on growth led one commentator to call it, quote, "a charitable institution being run for the benefit of consumers."
Okay, after the traffic data of Amazon, now let's turn to the traffic data of AliExpress. Indicating the people who shop on AliExpress, most of them are still through PC, but the gap between the number of shoppers on the PC and the mobile phones is narrowing. That is, the proportion of shopping on AliExpress via mobile phones is on the rise. We can see in the figure the total traffic of the Shopee platform, that is 140 million visits from January 2021 to March 2021, with 63% coming from PC and 37% coming from the mobile side. This proportion is close to that of Amazon. The main customer countries include Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, Philippines, etc. Okay, now let's sum up. In this lesson, we introduced first, definition e-commerce, international growth trends. Second, the trends for the future of e-commerce in China, United States, Malaysia. Third, online consumer buying habits. Fourth, take Amazon, AliExpress, and Shopee as examples to introduce the current status and trends of traffic on these platforms. Okay, there's a question for you. What cross-border e-commerce platforms are there in your country? Okay, you can think about this question, and we will ask you next lesson. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for your listening. Bye, everyone.